Ethan Ward was the kind of man most people walked past without a second glance. A janitor at Kingsley Enterprises, he spent his nights mopping marble floors and cleaning boardrooms where men and women in tailored suits made decisions that changed the world. For Ethan, the only thing that truly mattered was his 7-year-old daughter, Lily. Her laugh made every ache worth it. That Thursday evening had begun like any other. The office was nearly empty, the sunset spilling amber light through the glass walls. Ethan hummed softly as he cleaned the executive floor, his mind already drifting to what he'd cook for dinner. Probably pancakes, Lily's favorite. He was about to clock out when a sharp voice broke the quiet. "Hey, watch it." He turned. A woman in a white suit was striding down the hall, a phone pressed to her ear. She wasn't just anyone. Evelyn Carter, CEO of Kingsley Enterprises. Known for her ruthless precision, she was the kind of person who made grown men stutter. Ethan froze, mop in hand, as she brushed past him. But fate has a strange sense of timing. The janitor's cleaning cart hit a patch of spilled coffee. The mop handle slipped, bumping Evelyn's arm just enough for her to lose grip of her phone. It clattered to the floor, screen up. Ethan bent quickly to pick it up, but before he could, a flashing red symbol filled the screen. Something like a timer, counting down from 10. Evelyn's face drained of color. "Don't touch it," she snapped. But instinct overrode fear. Ethan had been a soldier once, long before life had reduced him to janitorial work. He recognized danger when he saw it. In one swift motion, he slammed his mop handle down onto the phone, shattering it to pieces. For a heartbeat, silence hung heavy between them. Then Evelyn exhaled, shaky and pale. "You just saved every person in this building." Ethan blinked. What was that? Before she could answer, a deep rumble rolled across the skyline. They both turned toward the massive windows. A black helicopter was approaching fast, its rotors cutting through the night air. Evelyn's composure cracked for the first time. She grabbed Ethan's arm. "Come with me," she said. "Now." They sprinted through the corridor, the hum of the helicopter growing louder. As they reached the emergency stairwell, Evelyn spoke in short, urgent bursts. "That device, someone hacked into our systems. It wasn't just a phone. It was a detonation trigger for data locks tied to our satellites." "Satellites?" Ethan asked, his mind spinning. She nodded. "If that had gone off, thousands of hospitals, airports, and power grids could have shut down. You smashed the trigger before it sent the final signal." They reached the rooftop, where the helicopter hovered like a dark hawk. A man in a suit leaned out, waving frantically. "Ms. Carter, we need to go." "Now." Evelyn hesitated. Her eyes flicked to Ethan. "You're coming too." Ethan stared at her. "Ma'am, I'm a janitor." "I don't think." "You're not just a janitor," she interrupted. "You have military reflexes. I saw it in how you moved." The wind from the blades whipped around them as they climbed in. Below, the city stretched like a sea of lights. As the helicopter lifted off, Ethan's heart pounded, not from fear, but from confusion. Within minutes, they were soaring above the city, and Evelyn finally spoke again. "The hacker is inside the company," she said quietly. "Whoever planted that trigger had access to our most secure systems. You might be the only witness who saw it activate." Ethan frowned. "So, this isn't over." "Not even close." They landed on the rooftop of another building, an unmarked tower on the city's outskirts. Inside, agents in black suits swarmed around glowing monitors. One of them handed Evelyn a tablet, whispering something urgent. She turned to Ethan. "You said your name's Ethan Ward?" He nodded. She studied him for a long moment. "You worked in logistics before this, didn't you? Military operations?" Ethan hesitated. "Used to. Before my wife passed, before Lily. I needed something steady." Evelyn's expression softened for the first time that night. "Then you understand sacrifice." She set the tablet down and showed him what was on it, a photo feed from the destroyed phone. For a brief second before it broke, it had transmitted an image, a young girl, asleep in a small room. Ethan's breath caught. "That's Lily." Evelyn nodded grimly. "The hacker knew about you. They were watching." A chill spread through him. His hands clenched. "Then I'm not just a witness. I'm bait." "Not anymore," Evelyn said. "You're under our protection now. And if you're willing, I need your help to find who did this." The enormity of it settled in his chest. He'd come to work that day thinking about pancakes and bedtime stories, not global sabotage. But when he pictured Lily's face, Peaceful and unaware of the danger that had brushed so close, he knew what he had to do. "Tell me what you need," he said quietly. Evelyn allowed herself a small, tired smile. "Good. Because the people behind this, they won't stop. But neither will we." The helicopter roared back to life. Ethan looked out over the city once more, the skyline gleaming beneath the stars. Somewhere out there, someone had tried to destroy everything. But fate had chosen an unlikely guardian, a single dad with a mop and a soldier's heart. As the helicopter lifted into the dark, Ethan knew this was only the beginning. And for the first time in years, he wasn't just cleaning up after chaos. He was stepping into the center of it.